about the hearing, but it's a small city, nothing ever happens in it, but a hand of goddess brought this contemporary art festival to this city out of all the cities in Russia. And I encountered this video and got so taken by it that I abandoned my friends and I spent there hours watching the video. And then the performer himself, Dmitry Alexandrovich Brigov, arrived, and he made a live performance, which totally changed my perception of life in general. And I think that's what good art does. Why this piece in particular, who knows? I think it has a lot to do with timing. There's 14, because Punch, and I was lucky enough to get exposed to this kind of art. And I have realized that all that adults told me about life was a lie. They told me that I have to have a normal job, that I have to. There was a big list of things that I had to do, and not a list of things that I can explore, I can invent. And Dmitry Brigov opened this for me. It wasn't given in my city. I think if you live in Chicago, if you grew up in New York or Moscow even, I don't know about today, but Moscow back in the day was a place where this kind of openness and creativity was encouraged, but not in my city. Like, people were prepared to become miners or economists. So, and then, but I still stand with my love to this piece because he does a very absurd thing with a serious face. And I think this is one of my favorite things about Russian conceptual art. And this is a lot, this has a lot with inventing your own mythology and then communicating just enough of it to the outside world that you are not going to be sent into insane asylum, but still be perceived as somewhat of a weirdo or a shaman, or this figure of a holy fool that I'm really attracted to. There's a story about this holy fool named Vasily Blazhenny, or Basil the Mad. The main square in Russia is the Red Square. There's St. Basil's Cathedral, and so this St. Basil was an absolute weirdo. He was running around Moscow naked, yelling at the crazy autocrat of that time, Ivan Grozny, Ivan the Terrible. Ivan the Terrible was known for killing everyone, all of his opponents. He killed half of Russia because it didn't look good enough to him, whatever. He didn't need a reason to kill you. But when this guy threw a piece of meat to the feet of Ivan the Terrible, Ivan the Terrible asked him, why did you do that? And the Ivan the Fool said, because you eat human flesh. And instead of killing him, Ivan the Terrible built the cathedral named after the Holy Fool. And I think it's a very potent figure of a trickster and holy fool. Like, somehow they get away with saying truths where other people are getting killed for that.